What is going on, guys? So today we are going to be cleaning the floors. Well, that was a bloody nightmare. I decided that I'd get the high pressure cleaner out and then filled it up with fuel. And there was fuel pissing everywhere, so I ended up getting stuck with that, and then I couldn't get it started. Then I finally got it started. The floor was drying already, so I've had to really spray to get this stuff out of the concrete. And now I'm wondering whether or not I left it too long and needed to degrease it again. But I think I'm just gonna etch it and hope for the best, I guess. There is one spot that I'm having troubles with, and I don't know what's sealing that spot, but it could be we just spilled some sealer, but I'm pretty sure that's always been like that. Which looks like where something was leaking oil, but that is exposed concrete. This is not. You can see some lines in it. This was from when I first did it. So years ago when I hit the bloody, what's it called? And this big line here is from just then. I've been over this. You can see the gorge marks from where the high pressure cleaner has scuffed everything. So has this been sealed before? Whether or not it has been sealed, the floor is really porous, so the paint will stick. So I don't actually think we're gonna have a problem with that, but I'm gonna etch it just in case, and well, we've got etch anyway, so it's yeah, I couldn't get rid of that stain. That is like deep. There is gouges through it, you can see, and it's still there, so without a grinder, that's not coming out. The floor's being cleaned. Obviously the acid has really shown up a few marks. It's not completely dry yet. Oh, and you can see some really big gouges now. You know, I should address this now, but we do not have the money to address it. That's a wet patch, but that is also where that all that diesel had leaked from the Jenny. Same problem with this thing, had a leaky fuel line. When I went to pressure clean, I spent a little bit too long having to fix this bloody thing because the started pissing fuel out because it's been sitting for too long. And it's not overly expensive. They're about $700, but they're on the cheap side of motored petrol-powered pressure cleaners, and the fuel line on them is absolutely rubbish. So note that, replace that, and keep on top of that. Thankfully, I had some fuel line on my motorbike that I went and ripped off. But yeah, that is what the floor is looking like at the moment. And now we've got to etch it. It's not super ideal painting over all of this stuff, but I don't have the time. We're just gonna etch this tomorrow, see what else comes up, and then I will pressure clean the absolute crap out of it. I do have a spinny head pressure cleaner thingy, which will be way better for in here. I just don't know where I put it. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but it's a little bit away, so I might go have a look for it now. It's a big journey. Having a bit of a hard time at the moment. it's quite a lot on the plate, and you just got to keep pushing through it, and it sucks because I just hit this stage where I'm doing so much and then I start slowing down and then I crash, but we cannot let that happen this time because we don't have the time to. So hopefully we can push through this and keep going forward. I'll be etching the floor. I was going to etch it tonight, but a lot of people recommended using the high pressure cleaner, and obviously I can't use that at night time. So I'm going to etch it, blast it out of here. Then we're going to let it dry for a day, 2 days. So if I etch it on Thursday, we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday is my son's birthday party. Friday is my son's birthday. It's Easter this weekend as well. I'm gonna need we've got rain on Monday apparently. Ideally, I would like to get the doors on, but that's a whole nother project in itself. I can put the doors on it and add to it later, but I'm not so sure that I want to be doing that because I'm a bit nervous that if I put them on there, I'm just gonna get slack and not go back to them. So hopefully we can, at bare minimum, get the doors on, I've got to go make the hinges, get the doors on and sheet the doors with wood. I've been saying that they're 50mm thick panels, but they're 75mm thick panels. And then I'm gonna add on some wood, which I think is 19mm, maybe a little bit thinner than that. So that it's gonna start adding on weight. Obviously the inside of the door is probably just gonna be painted just to save on the weight side of things. But the outside of the door, I do kind of really want it to look nice because it's, yeah, I don't want it to look horrible, because if it looks horrible out there, then I want it to look amazing. So, and then we've got to come in here. The light should be rocking up soon. I've got to come in here, plan out all the wiring, and either get my mate in or get an electrician in. Well, he is an electrician, but if he doesn't have time to help me out, then that'll suck, but we got to do what we got to do. And then, yeah, plan out where the lights are going, whereabouts the stuff is going. So once the floors are painted, I'm gonna get some tape and kind of tape out where everything is, and we can look at sorting out all the wiring, all the electricity. Once all the wiring is done, look at putting all the trim in. I'm gonna leave the trim off for a little bit just in case there is wiring that I wanna run in the roof, just so, because we are gonna have to run the wiring below the roof for most of the stuff. If I can tuck some of it away, that might be a little bit nicer. And then as well as having all of the cables across the roof, which will be probably put into PVC just to make it look a little bit nicer. There will also be PVC for airline, PVC for water changes. Obviously having the dark colored ceiling, I think we're gonna have to paint the PVC or get black PVC, but that shit's really expensive. So I'm probably just gonna go with paint and hope that we can sand it back and actually have the paint stick to it. It really has been non-stop lately, and it's a lot, like it is a lot. This is what happens when you're chasing dreams, trying to finish things, and the fact that there is so much, and like it's a bad trait, and I've always been warned against it, to not have so many projects going at once. Like right now, there is more than most people have in unfinished projects. More projects that are unfinished on the 800 square meters, or sorry, 700 square meters we have them, a lot of people do in their lifetime. Heaps of materials to build the outside reptile enclosures that are going down the back wall here. You guys probably can't even see the back wall out there. There's that much crap out there at the moment. So yeah, but we just got to worry about one problem at a time. And the problem at the moment is getting this painted and everything back in here. Alright, there's probably going to be a lot of talking videos released, and I'm going to try and make this one my last one. I tend to talk a lot when I'm going through a head moment. It's like my therapy, but nobody has to listen, and if somebody does listen, then thank you. The floor's all clean. We had our problems with the pressure cleaner, spilt fuel everywhere, but that is whatever. And so we're gonna so the next step is to etch it, which I'm gonna do now, but you guys will see maybe tomorrow. Take it easy, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.